Hi, I'm Ward 7 City Councillor Neal Anderson, and I'm here. I want to talk with you guys about what we can do to help keep our city much cleaner. We're here with Bob Knox, who's the Highway Superintendent at DPW, Ron Zanazzo, who's our Solid Waste Inspector, and we're going to tell you a better way of helping to keep our city cleaner. We've got a problem here in Malden with trash blowing all over our streets. We all see it on whatever trash day happens in your ward. The trash gets put out in the street. The wind blows it all over. The recycling containers get knocked over. We need to find a better way to be able to keep our streets cleaner, and we need your help. We need your help in bundling up your trash in the most appropriate way so we don't have this problem. We're going to talk about, just for a couple of minutes, how best to recycle. And first, let me ask, why are we recycling, Bobby? Tell us that.
We're recycling to reduce the materials that get into the waste stream, to reuse the materials that are recyclable, and to promote a greener community.
That's right. So now, Ron, tell us, what's the best way for us to be putting this trash out and this recycling out?
Well, as our residents know, our regular recycle bins are kind of small and uncovered, so your best bet is to use a barrel or a covered bin to keep all that stuff contained within. And most of the time, put the heavier stuff on the top so the top stuff doesn't blow away. Try to keep it away from snow coning them. That's when the wind takes all the...
So we know that there's a problem with the barrel. These containers are a little bit too small. They easily get knocked over. The new administration, Mayor Christensen is talking about maybe getting some larger barrels. We may be some changes. But in the interim, we need to take some steps to correct the problem right now between now and when the change takes place. So give us some examples of some different ways that our residents can be putting out their trash and recyclables. Walk us through this. What do we have here? Go ahead, Bob.
Okay, in this first one here, as we recommend all of other recycling to be in a covered barrel to reduce the amount of materials that blow onto the street or drop onto the street. We want to keep our Malden streets looking clean and beautiful. And this is the first one example. This is commingled. No, this is actually paper cardboard, sorry. So this would be all your paper cardboard products would go into this one barrel. We are a dual stream community in the city of Malden, which means that we separate. So this first one would be for your paper cardboard products. We'd like it in any kind of barrel, 33 gallon, 64 gallon, covered from reducing the amount of materials that get onto the street.
Cardboard.
The second barrel that we have here would be for your rubbish, your trash. You could put your blue City of Malden pay-as-you-throw trash bag into this barrel with a cover on it. That way that would reduce the amount of animals or anyone that can get into the trash, once again saving the streets of the City of Malden to keep them clean. The third barrel that we have here is commingled, which commingled is plastics, cans, bottles, and glass. Same idea. We'd put them inside this barrel here. Your plastics, cans, bottles, and glass would all go into this covered barrel, once again reducing the amount of materials that get left on the street. And last, your yard waste. You can also use the brown yard waste recyclable bags. No plastic bags are accepted in the City of Malden. Also, we have these yard waste stickers that you can put on a barrel, put your yard waste into the barrel, and JRM will pick it up on the designated weeks.
So all these stickers can be gotten where? Down at the DPW yard?
Yes, we have them at the office at 356 Commercial Street, the Malden DPW, and they are at no charge to the residents of the City of Malden.
So the whole idea is, our hope is that you're going to see this information, be encouraged to know that there's a better way for us to be putting out our trash, putting out our recyclables, keeping it from blowing all over the streets. And, if we all pitch in, if everyone does their bit, everyone does their part, I think we can have a much, much cleaner city. What do you think?
Oh, 100%. I mean, another alternative is a smaller bin. Everybody's got one of these totes at their house that they put their Christmas stuff in or whatever. That's the perfect example, putting a sticker on that bin, and there's a nice cover. It's going to keep everything in there, and it's just a cheap alternative as opposed to these, which we can purchase at the city yard for $5. Unless they're broken, if they're broken up, you can replace them for free. Come to the city yard and we replace them for free.
Now, there's some confusion on what can be recycled and what can't be recycled. Tell us what are the things that cannot be recycled?
Well, the biggest question that we always get on recycling, what can and what can't be recycled, is styrofoam, which we brought an example today. Styrofoam is not a recyclable product in the city of Malden. There's a lot of confusion on that, that you can recycle it, you cannot recycle it. Also on the glass, it's numbers 1 to 7 glass. Not all glass is recyclable. It has to be numbers 1 to 7 that is recyclable in the city of Malden. So I would say those are the two biggest questions that we do receive on cans and cannots of recycling.
Okay, so now tell us what is actual trash, now, Ronnie?
Trash is basically everything else. I mean, today I was on my trash route and somebody put boxes of pasta and breadcrumbs and all food, and they, were thinking that it's recycling, and it isn't. Recycling.
So that should be going into the trash.
That is trash. Yes, everything that doesn't have a 1 through 7 label on it, which is recyclables, is trash.
One other item that definitely is not recyclable in the city of Malden is wood. A lot of times we find wood in a recycle bin, and that is not a recyclable item.
Okay, and the other thing we're certainly going to, we want to make sure that we're going to do some talking with our contractors, because I hear as well people complaining that when things get knocked out, falling out of these containers, that they're falling to the ground and they need to be picked up. We have to be talking with them as well to see if we can make sure that they're picking up the things, getting them into the truck, so we can have a cleaner city. Well, I hope you've all learned something with this little video that we've done. We think that if everyone does their part, everyone pitches in, puts out their recyclables in the trash in an appropriate way, we can have one cleaner city than what we have now. So let's all do our part. If you want more information about this, you can call the solid waste hotline number down at the Department of Public Works, area code 781-397-1525. Thank you very much.